Hello and welcome back to Divine Journey. We've we've updated the Botania area a little bit. We've made it a little bit tidier. I mean, we've still got the temporary. We've got the temporary setup still here.
Yes.
But we've tidied up the formation planes.
We have a mana pool.
We've got full mana pool because we're going to need a lot of mana to make some runes to set up the new mana production system, which is laid out over here, ready for thermal lilies. I've put in some quartzite cobblestone where all the thermal lilies are going to be.
Nice.
So that's set up for 16 thermal lilies, so it should be pretty good.
I've set this up ready for when we
You've
can
got that
do
ready.
Stuff. It's got all the recipes that we could ever need it to do, other than the transmutation ones.
Yeah,
and I had a
all the
tidy
ones
up of
that
this
don't
system.
need a thingamajiggy. Can't remember the name.
Yeah, a catalyst.
Catalyst, that's the word.
Yeah, I don't know if the redstone level on this is correct yet, but that's easy enough to play around with.
Always a challenge. I've done something over here actually with redstone.
Here.
I might move it.
Oh yes.
So this effectively, when this pool fills up, it should then activate the conduit, which pauses this timer.
Okay.
Then the timer is set to 7,200 ticks, which is about 6 minutes.
Yes.
So it dispenses a lava in every hole every 6 minutes, and the thermal lilies, because the thermal lilies are about 45 seconds consuming, and then about 5 minutes downtime.
Yeah.
Before they can consume the next lava. So we're pulsing every 6 minutes. That seemed to be what the internet said. Seems to work. And then, this system just stops it when we're full on mana, so that we're not wasting lava.
Yeah.
Something I realised this morning coming on the server is we only had one pool over here originally, and it had filled up, and so we were just pouring coal on the floor.
Yeah,
and the ender flames were full, so they weren't eating it.
For this, don't you need to extend this one more? Because when this is full, it'll have 15, and you're subtracting 15 from 15.
I tested it, and it seems to work. I tested it on the full pool and half full pool over here.
Fair enough. Right. What are we doing today? I'm going to go to the end, now that we're both actually on the server, and I can go to other dimensions. Because I need Dragon's Breath.
I prepared a lot of stuff.
Do you remember how to revive the Ender Dragon? Because I looked up a thing and it said just place 4 end crystals around the portal. Is that all I need to do?
Yeah. You take 4 end crystals with you, put one on each side of the portal on the bedrock, and that should be it. Right.
See if this
Rune
works.
time.
On that. On that. On that. On that.
This is going to be easier with some space in my hotbar.
The dragon is a little loud.
Now, it's not the fastest at filling up the altar, so got to wait a little bit. Actually, it's really slow. There's an argument for another mana spreader.
Yeah, we have plenty of them. Come on, dragon, breathe on me.
Breathe on me, dragon.
The portal has deactivated. I'll have to teleport home instead. So
well,
we should
it
keep
will
this dragon
reactivate
alive.
when you kill the dragon. Oh, if you want to keep the dragon alive, you'll have to teleport, yes.
We want it for Dragon's Breath. Which I assume I will get at some point. Oh, no, there it is. That's where I get Dragon Breath from.
And we wait again. It is now twice as fast because it's a second mana spreader. Oh, and I built a little shack. I needed somewhere to AFK, so I built a temporary oak wood hut, and then this morning decided actually I want a full house. It's now night, so I can test the bed.
Good.
It works, finally! This is the 4th position.
Well.
In a second. This is the 4th position this bed has been in, and this is the first time that I have woken up in the house without taking damage.
Makes a nice change.
Finally.
Come on, dragon. I don't know how much dragon breath we need.
Right, let's go and have a look at the essence farm while that recharges it. So we built another field. We've added sprinklers. And I also added sprinklers to the adjacent wheat field because we're always out of wheat.
Well, we're not anymore because there's a thing draining all the wheat from our system.
Oh, a classic. Yes.
We were turning...
diesel generator.
No, we were turning it into plastic.
No? Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah, we were turning the wheat into biomass. And then,
I think we had been using rotten flesh, hadn't we? And we run out of rotten flesh, so we changed to wheat.
Yes, whereas we probably should swap back to rotten flesh now that we have the extra zombie farm.
Yeah.
With the Tartaric gems.
So, we've set up this big field for essences. We're only growing nature essence at the moment in one tiny corner of it. Oh no, actually we are growing something at the other end now as well.
Yeah, we have got the other ones down. We don't need as many of the others, is the thing.
Into infinity, dirt and wood. Yeah. So we're growing nature essence because we need it to make floating flowers. The thermalily setup requires 8 of the flowers to be floating. And the floating flowers need a pasture seed, which is a nature essence in a mana pool.
Yes.
There was a brief concern after last session, but before today, where it looked like we needed crop sticks to grow essence seeds. Which
we can't get for a while, apparently.
And we cannot do crop sticks. Crop sticks, there is a quest for them. The quest is in line 23, which is predominantly astral sorcery. We're currently in line 17.
It does feel weird not having crop sticks, but being forced to do mystical agriculture this early on.
Yeah. The reality with crop sticks is we've got... so crop sticks need growth infusion liquid, which needs concentrated cloud seed, which needs cloud seed. We've got concentrated cloud seed. To make the growth infusion liquid, we need corrosive will crystal, which it looks like we are doing at the end of this quest line.
Yeah, I remember the will crystals are a pain to do.
And we need plutonium dust. Plutonium dust obviously comes from plutonium ingots, which comes from an alloy of cyanite from a big reactor.
Which is the waste.
I don't think we're prevented from doing that. I think we could set up a big reactor. In fact, I think that we've got a big reactor, haven't we?
I don't think we do.
Or maybe we don't. I can't remember.
No.
There's a lot in the power station. I can never remember what's in there.
No, I might have a look at doing that then.
But it also needs mystical
need the
iron.
waste, so...
Yeah, it also needs mystical iron ingots. Mystical iron ingots need black iron, cold iron, and divine underpowder. Divine underpowder needs a lightning craft infusion multi-block, which is a modular machinery thing. Using Skyfather dust and empowered underpowder. And empowered underpowder is underpowder in guards bone meal and electricium dust, and underpowder is only got from a mob loot fabricator, which is another modular machinery machine. So yeah, plutonium is a way away.
Yeah, just a bit.
So a long way off crop sticks.
Right, I am back. I have Dragon's Breath.
Okay, I'm going to be sitting here a long time making runes.
Fair enough. Are you making
lots.
excess runes?
I'm making lots. Whether I'm making enough, I don't know, but I'm making more than it at first appears I would need.
Okay. Because we are going to need... What was it? The rune of... We're going to need a lot of runes of water.
I'm not making excess of those. I'm making enough runes of fire and earth for the thermal lilies we need, and I'm making several of the other types of rune to account for the next couple of quests at least.
Yeah, we need to keep
runes
one
of
of
water,
each
I'm
aside
not
for the...
intending to make until we have the automated system set up.
Okay.
I'm not intending to make them in bulk for your runes of self-sacrifice or whatever you wanted. Displacement.
Displacement. Well, we need to automate the runes, so we'll do that.
Yeah,
when
we need
get
to automate the runes.
sorted.
It doesn't make sense for me to sit here making hundreds of runes of water for that until it's automated. I'm going to make the runes that I
True.
need to make the automatic system.
Fair enough.
That was the idea.
Oh, we did a bunch of wildwood stuff. No? Yes, we did a bunch of wildwood
Maybe.
stuff.
Do we?
I'm looking at the other quests.
Okay. Which other quests?
The Appalachia.
I've got almost everything for Appalachia. In fact, I think I've got everything
good.
on me. If you wanted to do Appalachia, I can give you the items for it.
Well, I just thought it gave us mana steel and mana diamonds, which I thought would be quite useful. No, what I'm going to do is go back to the Eden dimension, because I forgot to do that earlier. And I want to finish those rings, because I'm so close to having them finished.
Yes, I did prepare pretty much everything that I could for the quests that are open in that chain. Obviously, we did do the quest between sessions. We did the quest for all the mana things, like mana diamond and mana powder and everything, just because you needed it to prepare, and it's not difficult. It's just chucking it in the mana pool.
I think we have a spare space for a portal in the portal room.
Probably do. I have no intention of going in there at the moment, though. I'm busy with mana.
Fair enough. If you stick those blocks in the computer, I will do it when I get back from the Eden
I am
dimension.
not sticking the blocks in the computer.
Why?
Because last time we stuck blocks that make a divine RPG portal in the computer, the computer used them as stone.
Ah. Fair enough.
These blocks are not going anywhere near the computer.
In that case, you're going to have to just
I'll
jump
go
over there
build
and
the
do
portal.
it.
Yes, I do not trust the computer with divine RPG blocks.
That is fair.
It has a bad habit of deciding that it's going to use them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to light it.
That's
The
a
quest book
good
tells
question.
me. Set them up in another
That's
shape. Light it
optimistic.
with a twilight clock. Okay, I need to get a twilight clock out of my inventory, out of the computer. Hope we've got one.
Doesn't
Actually,
feel like
I
the kind of
should-
thing we'd have.
I'm holding it in my inventory. Actually, it's in my in my handy bag, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Your backpack.
There we go. It's lit.
Nice. Has that opened up another quest chain then?
Just I think it's a line of quests within this chain.
Oh, okay.
Locate the cube-like Appalachia dungeon, go inside and find 8 buttons scattered around 8 rooms that each give you an Appalachia key fragment.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Then combine them into an Appalachia key to get a higher up into the boss room.
For the quest reward for the Appalachia, would you rather I get the mana steel or the mana diamonds?
So, mana steel is made out of mithril, mana diamonds are made out of hyper diamonds. I did make an awful lot of hyper diamonds last night, but obviously they're not automatable, whereas mithril is.
Yeah. So, mana diamonds.
I think I made 8 stacks of hyper diamonds last night.
Yeah. Yeah, automating hyper diamonds is painful. We tried doing that in Ozone.
Painful.
And it just
I
did
think
not work.
I think I've now set up all the recipes up to industrial grade graphite dust.
Okay.
So it's just the explosion that's not automated.
Yeah. Which, it is doable. I have done it. It's just painful to get it right.
Yeah, I mean we did it in Project Ozone, but it had a bad habit of not working.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you don't get it set up just right, then it just explodes itself. And you have to redo half of it.
Oh, these runes are so slow. Getting there though. It's happening slowly.
Good. I can't remember how many of these I need. So I need to make 3, 7.
So I'm going to remove the stuff for crop sticks from my to-do list on the left because It's frankly not an option.
What's 35 by 5? 175.
What have I got these for? Ah, I see. It's a rune of fire. Oh, I'm not. I'm making one too. I might need another rune of fire. We'll see.
Do we have enough of the cores for that?
And you've made spare cores, so we should be okay.
I did. Well, seeing as they take a while to do, because they all require the orbs, I thought I'd just craft a bunch of them. So yeah, I think I made 16 of each.
I'm making 20 runes of fire at the moment. I need 16 for the thermal lilies. So in theory I've got 4 spare, so I can use one for the mana lens.
Yeah.
Just depends how much other things need, how many other things need runes of fire.
I was thinking, we also
in
need to make,
theory I've got the stuff to make the tools.
Have you got the sentient weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I was going to say, we need to make those.
The only thing I've not got in my inventory is the words. Living wood twigs, but I did set up a recipe for those in the computer. So
yeah, they're easy enough to do.
why isn't this working? Oh, I need to make a glimmering flower, not a mystical flower. Okay.
Completely different.
That means I need glowstone dust, so I need 16 glowstone.
What is that? Right. How many is that? Almost there.
I'm on game. There we go. Glimmering cyan flowers, pasture seeds and dirt makes floating cyan flowers. I'm getting there, doing stuff slowly.
Good.